Welcome back to Minecraft. Where is Malinka? There he is, behind me. Hello, Malinka.
Hello.
Cool. I'm Fireweaver, and today we will be making an assembly table. Did we even talk about it last episode? I think we mentioned an assembly table at some point.
Something about big power usage. Could be.
Yeah. So to do an assembly table, we actually need lasers. We need to be firing the lasers. I think we did this last season anyway, but compared to last season, I intend to, take it to 9,000 and all that.
We had a bit more power in last season, though.
We did. I'm not entirely sure that we've got enough power to be doing this, but I'm going to try it anyway, because I'm going to be building. And yes, we do have enough diamonds. If you can see here, we've got 471 diamonds at the moment. And it's going down very quickly. And I'm just going to keep clicking. And you're going to see how ridiculous the idea of the build is. So, we're up to 32. I'm still not done yet. This is going to be my Uber table, basically.
Ah, we've got more emeralds than diamonds now.
That's crazy. And I'm stopping at 49. So now I have 49 lasers. Fantastic. That should be fun. Do we have any spare chests? Because I can imagine, yeah, we've got an iron chest here, that'll do. Because I'll definitely need that at some point. And then the assembly table itself, so. Let's, now I've got that up here. An assembly table. Here we go, and we just need the one. It requires a diamond gear, which I've pre-made. But you should know how to make diamond gears. Okay, right, let's head upstairs to where I've got everything set up for this. So we're going up to the second floor. And I've hooked up the cables that were going into our oil plant, and I've put them up onto the roof and placed them in here. Now I haven't tested this to see whether it will work, so this could end up in like an epic fail, but let's see. We'll adjust if need be. So
I think I'm bugging out. For example, if I run into a portal, nothing happens. When I click one of the tanks, the menu doesn't open. Yeah, I might be needing to restart my client.
okay, well, I'll catch you in a bit. Meanwhile, whilst Malinka's fixing his client, I'm attaching all these lasers to the power that I've got up here. So I've made a big network of power. And
Yeah, this helps.
That's fine. Just because the way cool. Just because of the way these lasers are kind of built is actually they've got quite a large hitbox. It's hard to get around them, so I'm going to have to build up and move around quite a bit while I'm doing this. See, it causes that.
Oh, I was just about to build you a bridge.
That's fine. Let's go up one more. Thank you. That will be useful. Oh, messed it up again. Let's come around the hitbox of it. As I say, it's because the hitboxes for these lasers are actually bigger than the lasers themselves. I think it almost treats it like a full block, even though it's not there. Oh, that bridge is proving to be very useful. Now, lasers are supposed to be able to stretch 4 blocks away, I think.
Yep.
And that's where we're concerned that this corner laser may not reach the assembly table. So that'll be fun. Where's my assembly table here? And we can try that as our thing. And the other thing I wanted to test, although that's going to have problems of its own. Oh, I can open it. Alright, good. Alright, now we'll see whether or not it will eject below, because that's something else I've not done. Have you got any redstone on you? Just like one piece of redstone.
Nothing at all, but that doesn't mean I can't get it.
Okay, go on. Right, so you grab that. So these assembly tables, they're used to make a bunch of things. One is you can actually use them to make these processors. So the processors which you can make, there's two methods. You can smelt the assembly, and you make them using the quartz cutting knife, right? Or I believe you can skip some of those materials, and it's ever so slightly cheaper to do it this way, although it uses energy, and you can make your basic processors that way without actually having to, cook them, have a quartz cutting knife and that kind of thing, although you do need to cook the silicon still. So that's one use. The other use for an assembly table is you'll see there's like a million different facades, and facades can be used to hide things like transport pipes or any kind of buildcraft pipe. Redneck cables can be hidden, I believe, and applied energistics cables.
ME cables?
Yeah, so ME cables. Yep. So that's the other part. Then finally, you can build gates. And gates is what we're primarily making this for, actually, is that we have access to lots of gates.
Everyone wants their own Bill Gates.
I do not have plans as such this particular episode to be using gates. I've got one thing I'd like just to show off how gates work, but that's about it. So what I do is I put the redstone in here, and then I select it to say, hey, build me this. And now, let's see if all the lasers turn on. They do.
Yep, they did.
They don't even get time to warm up. It's so quick. I'm actually just going to do the whole stack of... Wow. That is... And blue means it's powered up completely, actually. So they are managing to run at full power. Although I bet they're draining all our energy cells.
Don't forget, the laser drill has its own power cell, so it doesn't get prime priority.
Look how fast it does it as well. This is cool. Way faster than last season's assembly table.
200 MJs a tick, around and about.
Is that how much we're using? We don't even generate that much. But
yeah.
But to be fair, this assembly table won't be on permanently, so that's fine. But we've got some redstone chipsets that we can use to get started with, and what I'll do is I'm just going to add a chipset here and craft it into a gate, and select that to be crafted next, so it'll get round to it. I think once it's finished the next craft, it then switches to the gate, and I'll just place the rest in here for now. That's fine, and I'll let it finish doing its thing. So yeah, Uber assembly table build. I like it. It's really funny. Okay, let's head down into the ground floor, because I need to make something first very quickly to show these gates.
Remember, people, this is not the way to waste your diamonds. There are better uses for them.
I know, but I just like making ridiculous things. And to be honest, making gates, which if you're doing a big build, which we plan on doing later down the line, there's gate copiers now. That's interesting. Anyway, then you're going to require gates. They're just, you can't get away from it. Gates are so important to automating builds, and at some point we're definitely going to be using an awful lot of them in bigger builds. We wanted to have the assembly table available so that we could actually start doing those builds. So that would be great. So what I'm going to need here is one of these cobblestone structure pipes. And I've actually pre-made cobblestone pipes. You should know how to make cobblestone transport pipes. They're fairly easy, just cobblestone and glass. But then just add gravel to it and you get a structure pipe. Structure pipes are good because you can attach gates to them. Have you got redneck cables on you?
And everything I had is back in the system.
But grab
I grabbed 11 of them.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
Now I don't even know if what I'm about to do even works, so this will be interesting. It was just like, we were just talking about it and wanted to find out a way of how we can use this to do something interesting that we can do on camera right away. So this is what we've come up with. So these force engines don't actually do anything at the moment. They just sit there with their force gems in there, and they only switch on if we turn on the switch at the top. But we was just saying, now this is one of the energy cells here. I'm thinking, well, perhaps when we need an extra boost of power and we're using more than we're generating, which happens occasionally, is that perhaps we should turn on these as an emergency power supply. So to do that, I'm going to attach this structure pipe to the side of our energy cube, and that gives us something to latch a gate onto, which I've just now done. Now this gate will look at the energy cell next to it, and I can say here, if it's got no energy, then give out a redstone signal, or I can say energy stored, or can store energy, or full energy. Oh, it doesn't have percentage energy. So what shall I set it to? Can store energy, or no, because then it will just drain it too quick. So let's just say if it's completely empty.
Yeah.
Then just give us a quick
empty.
burst.
Probably best.
Because it will start taking the power away from other places anyway. And now this is a bit we don't know whether or not will work. If you attach some rednet cable to this.
To this?
Yeah. There we go. And now I'm wondering, we've got at the moment we've said no energy, give out a redstone signal. Alright? And just to see if it works, I'm actually going to change it to energy stored, give a redstone energy. Oh, look at that. And now the engine's turned on.
It works.
So it does work
Awesome.
together. That's good. So I'm just going to take it back. So if there's no energy in this cube and it's completely run out of power, then turn on the emergency power system. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a basic gate construction here. That took rather less time than I expected, Malinka, to build this.
Oh well. Can't win them all.
I know. There are other things that we can do. I can think of like one place maybe actually. Let's build another gate. Oops, I went the wrong way. I meant to go ground floor. Because I'm going to need access to the applied logistics system. Okay, let's go for a basic autarkic gate, which needs a pulsating chipset, some iron, and okay, so I need an ender pearl, some iron, and some redstone. So redstone, I'll probably need a few of these. Ender pearls, which I don't have right now, but that's not a problem because I can take iron, which I know I need some for the build. Let's put a few in there, and then place 4 here with my minion stone will give me ender pearls. So I was just going to grab a bunch. There we go. We don't see very many endermen around these parts anymore. Just because we've got everything lit up so
Too much light.
Yeah. So let's head up to the second floor.
Is that a bug or something? It seems for me that these energy cubes aren't charging anymore.
Probably because something else is draining the energy. But that's fine. Just turn that off. There we go. Now I've made an iron chipset. And now I want to make a pulsating chipset. And I think I need a basic gate as well. So let's do that. Make a gate. Fantastic. This is so fast. This is great. Normally you'll be waiting ages to make one of these, so this is really useful to have these going so quickly. And it'll probably give us some options here. Oh no, just the one. Autarkic gate. Oh my god, that was ridiculously fast. Made. Done. Okay, cool. So I'm going to take this autarkic gate. And this is another way of making systems that use a lot less space and a lot less effort. And there's only one place I can think of where I've got a redstone engine pumping on a pipe. And that's over here.
So your base or something?
Yeah, my base, yeah. Mostly we've been avoiding them by using other methods. However, when I built this, I made a very quick setup here. And I take down this redstone energy cell, I don't need it anymore, and I don't even need this lever anymore. And to replace the redstone energy cell, we're just going to replace it with an autarkic gate. And this autarkic gate is going to be here, and we're just going to say, what options do we have? If there's items, oh no, that'd be looking in the chest. Well, that's interesting. You know what? I'm just going to set it to redstone signal off, energy pulse, and now it will just pulse forever. I'm a bit concerned though, it might pump out the coal.
No, it only takes items from something that's an exit inventory.
Sometimes I've seen it bug before. Let me check it.
Okay.
It won't take much.
I haven't seen it myself, but...
Oh no, I left my engines on. Have you got any wood or coal on you?
No.
I just need enough power to turn one of these on.
Yeah, I'll go grab a few stacks of coal for you.
I've got it. I've got it. I'd put a plank of wood in.
Yeah, I think my client is officially crashing now.
Oops. Is that giving me enough energy to run this? No, apparently not. Apparently one piece of wood isn't enough to get this running. Alright.
I'll be there in a bit. But just run to my base, I'd say, and grab some charcoal. You know where.
It's fine. I'm just wondering whether or not this is going to warm up to 100 degrees before this uses up all of its wood. Yeah, look at that. Cool. Right, I'm going to have enough power. What I need is enough to be able to get access to the system. I should be more careful with this. I'm typing coal. Come on, turn on. It's trying. It wants to. There we go. Oh, no, almost. And if I leave this on, I might be able to grab it in time. Here we go. It's coming out of this one. Ah, almost got it. It's like a game in itself. Catch the coal. Oh dear. Think. What if I split the stack? The other option, of course, is if you get me some force energy crystals.
Well, the problem is, I'm on the loading screen, so I can't do anything at the moment for you.
Ah, I've got it. Thank God for that. Right. I need to be more careful when I'm using my applied energistic system, I believe. That's not very clever of me. Here we go. That should start powering it all up, and then let's grab some force crystals.
Well, you do have gates now. If need be, you can just change the setup.
I can do. Come on, a little bit more power, and I can grab this force gem out. It's trying. There we go. Right, problem solved. Right, bloody hell's bells. Right, stable power, good. Let's get some proper coal coke.
You need some charcoal? I'm back in the system.
No, I got some. I've got it now. I've worked it. And let's just grab a bit of iron. Here we go.
Oh, look at that. I'm actually using redstone engines here. I could use 3 autarkic gates. No point right now. I'm no hurry because I'm probably changing that setup in a bit. Connecting it up with ME and all that.
Scrap. Just do that. Cool. Always do with steel. So I'm hoping it will do. As soon as this is cooked, this should pump just that. And the good thing is it isn't pumping out the coal coke, so that's good to see. And it's not pumping out the iron ingots. And now all I need to do is make sure that this autarkic gate is behaving well. Meanwhile, while that's... oh no, I'm going to miss it if I do that. Yeah, it's only a tiny bit longer. So yeah, so the autarkic gates, they're very good for, you know, whereas before we needed 3 squares, one for the redstone engine, one for the lever to fit on, plus, you know, your pipe. That takes up three blocks to do it, and you can see here that there it goes, and now it's pumped our steel in, so that takes care of it. With the autarkic gates on here, now we only need 1 block to be able to pump items out of an inventory, so that means that, you know, you reduce space and can tighten up your builds considerably. And because they're the gate conditionals, you can say only pump when something happens. You're able to do some interesting builds based on that. You know, you can say only pump items out of a barrel filled with saplings if an inventory further away has run out, is less than 25% filled with its saplings, which you can do for like carpentry builds, say for instance, like full forestry, should I say. Cool. Do you need some ender pearls if you wanted autarkic gates? Because I've got some on me.
Oh no, I'm fine.
Okay.
Just throw everything in the system here, I'd say.
Okay. But I think this is another good time to wrap up. I tried to prolong the episode a little bit by talking other stuff, and then came across a power problem which I need to solve. Yay. I'll do that off camera. Anyway, so thanks for joining us. Leave a rating and a comment. And thanks again from me and Malinka. And as per usual, let us know if we should be building anything interesting, exciting you can think of, and we'll get right to it. So yeah, from me and Malinka, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.